and I'm
What's up?
gonna start AI.
Sweet.
Huh? I don't know where it is. I don't know. I don't care. Start it.
Wait, yeah, we
That
need we
work?
need AI.
Oh, there we go. AI companion. My most beloved companion. AI.
Yeah,
The
now we all got new iPhones, and so now we all have AI in like everything.
you got new iPhone?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. That's why I texted you. Like, what's your memory?
I know. One of these questions Anthony texts me and then I tell him and there's like no why. Anything like that. Just
There was
like
I was like, dude, what's your memory at for your iPhone? Okay,
yep.
good. Because I had a 512.
Okay.
My 5-year-old phone was a 512, and when I
Yeah.
did a direct copy,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even realize I got a 256.
Okay.
The phone was immediately full and didn't work. Like I couldn't copy and paste text.
Your new phone.
My new phone. Because it's like, do you want to back this up?
Yeah.
Do you want to start this as a new phone or do you want to back up an old phone?
Right.
Um I was like, well, back up as a phone. They were like, that'll take like 3 hours. I'm like, great.
Mm-hmm.
Clone my old phone. Great.
Yeah.
Didn't realize that I was taking a 512 onto a 256.
That must have been fun
So
to
it did
try to
great.
figure out what you don't need anymore.
Oh man, so you can't use it and you can't delete anything because you can't use it. So like for one day my phone was a brick until I like was able to like slowly delete huge video files.
Yeah. Yep.
And then I figured, dude, I had my iMessage folder was like 40 gigabytes.
Yeah. That's what'll do it if you just have stuff saved up in the
Oh yeah.
iMessage. Yeah.
So I completely deleted the dude's conversation.
Wow. I know, and
Completely
then
delete.
I got a message that said Anthony has renamed the the
Oh
text
really?
string dudes. Yeah. And I was like, he
Really?
must be doing something on his phone. Yeah, really.
Oh. Oh no. Well, sorry about that. I should maybe send an explanation. Why would it do that though?
I don't think anyone cared. No one said anything. So
Great. Okay, well, I deleted most of my conversations. I didn't delete yours, which is like 10 gigabytes.
I bet.
I didn't delete yours. I didn't delete mine to myself, and I didn't delete Aaron's.
Well, I'm guessing most of what makes our conversation sizable is your video sent pictures that you send me and get
Right.
saved. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Well, no, it's equal.
Oh yeah, but I just deleted so many things.
Yeah.
Um, and now, I mean, dude, so my phone was at, I think the other one I looked at it was like 300 something gigs,
Mm.
and I winnowed it down over 2 days to 160.
Wow, sweet.
I'd be curious, what is your iPhone storage at?
Well, I
Go to
I- I'm I
start
mean
find files or folders.
I'm a heavy cloud user now, so there's not too much on my phone, on my
No,
actual
I'm just
phone.
curious. Just go to
Yep.
settings, general iPhone
And
storage.
iPhone storage. Search, I'll just search storage. I'm at what is it? 119? That can't be. It is 119.
Okay.
Yep. Out of
160.
256. Most of them
Okay.
applications. That's weird. I could probably totally get rid of a
Dude.
ton of apps.
Yeah. Well, I had over 100 gigs of podcasts saved.
Yeah, so second is podcasts.
Okay. So I deleted all
Applications, then
those.
podcasts. Yeah. And then I guess photos. So, yep.
Yeah.
That's not a surprise to me, I guess. I guess it's surprising to me how many apps I have. I should just go and just clear out apps.
Yeah, I was thinking that same thing.
I still have like games that Jack used to play on here, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just get rid of it.
Yep.
Yeah, I have lots of games that Jack used to play on here still. I mean, he's had a phone for like 6 years. Why do I need his games on here?
Mm. Yep.
All right.
All right.
Good warm up.
Great. All right, let's do it. Steven gets surgery.
Let's do it.
All right. What's the? Oh, let me go back to my note. What's the date that we're saying?
June 19.
Yeah, got it. Okay, got it. All right, let's do it. You ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, click. 1, 2, 3, clap.
Clap. 1, 2, 3, clap.
Clap.
Ooh.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Do you want to try the intro and see what it's like?
Let's try it.
Okay. You're listening to the Two Gomers podcast, a show about two regular guys in their 40s embracing midlife, chasing healthy aging, and inviting a nation along for the run. This is the second episode of our 2026 Midlife Milestone Summer Series, Steven Gets Surgeries, for June 19th, 2026.
Welcome, everybody, to the second episode in the Midlife Milestones Summer Series of the Two Gomers podcast. This is Anthony speaking, one of those two aforementioned Gomers, coming to you from Atlanta, Georgia, with my friend Steven, all the way out in Flagstaff, Arizona.
Hey, dude.
Yo, man, how's it going over there?
Pretty good. Now
Mm-hmm.
we're still trying to figure out where exactly the best place for you to record is. You are in
Mm-hmm.
a darkened room right now at your concert hall, right?
Yeah. We're trying to figure out the Thursday thing,
Uh-huh.
which we've been talking about maybe mostly on the Patreon. Uh, this idea of like not going home in between
Right.
rehearsal and concert and
Mm-hmm.
trying to be, I don't know, just a little bit more simplified in my travel, which yeah, right. I mean, I already put 16,000 miles on our car that we've had for like 10 months.
Wow.
It's got over 16,000 miles, dude.
Very impressive.
All of them listening to Tim Keller, pretty much.
That's a
Just
lot
kidding.
of sermons. Well, I mean,
I'm
this
just
kind
kidding.
of like summer series that we're doing right now is it's kind of nice because we're only recording, not as much as usual, and so it gives us a little bit of a chance to kind of try things out and see what will work best. I think once the
Mm-hmm.
fall starts and we're back into um, the the purely busy season, like what is going to work, what isn't going to work. So if people have been thinking
Yeah.
it sounds different week to week, that's why we're just trying to figure some things
Sorry.
out. It's a summer, baby. We're letting our hair
Totally.
down,
Literally.
trying new things. So that's what's going on. Last I was thinking about our last episode, we had talked about, short summer. That's kind of established
Yep.
completely now. Um,
Yep.
we had talked in the intro about setup summer. Remember this? You blew my mind with
Oh
setup
man.
summer.
Right. Yeah.
Um, any thoughts as we go into month two of setup summer?
Hmm. Set up summer, seems to be, the what is it, the phrase man plans, God laughs.
Yes.
You make your best laid plans and then
Mm-hmm.
something happens the next day or the next week and things go a little crazy, a little haywire.
Yep. Yep.
But I'd say some really good stuff so far.
Yeah.
Um, Setting up some good stuff, had some good reads.
Mm. That's right. That's a lot of your setting up is making reads in advance.
Yeah, a lot of the we actually have tackled a couple house projects.
Sweet.
Um, Still didn't finish that one wall though. Never gonna
The,
finish that one
the
wall.
the one with the hole kind of in the corner that you put a post-it note on.
Yeah, no, that's still there. So next time you come, you'll still see that. Actually, I finished one other one like where the carpet meets the hardwood. There's like
Uh-huh.
a what is that called?
Yeah, a little runner, but I think you already
A,
told us on the podcast that you did this. So,
I
so you're
did.
doubling up now.
Wow, that is not good. I don't know. I mean, behind the scenes stuff is a little crazy. Um,
Yeah, yeah,
but yeah.
definitely. Anthony's
What about
life
you?
is pretty crazy right now. So, yeah, I think that uh, I think it's been you kind of pitching that last month was amazing for me.
Huh. Cool.
I felt like I was able to really, sometimes it's just if we can think of a clever name for something, it makes all the difference. And so, like, I've had set up summer in my mind like every morning.
Mm,
Like, what
I
am I
love
doing
that.
today to set up for my fall? And then I was thinking about this because we have now painted our house, and I was thinking about this kind of analogy where most of the work for that was set up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we brought in somebody to spray the body of our house.
Mm-hmm.
And when he first gave us the quote, we were like, we can't do this. And he
Yeah.
was like, well, if you guys did everything to set up, like all the scraping, all the caulking, all like remove
Mm-hmm.
everything from the walls, bring it all out, all this stuff, detach everything, um, that will save you a ton of money. And I can just come in myself without a crew and just pound out the work in like eight
Mm.
hours. And
Mm.
so it took us like a month to do all the setup.
Wow, dude.
So boring,
Set
so
up
annoying.
summer, dude.
Yeah. And then he came in. He was right. He did it like it was like the fun part, right? He got to do the fun part, which kind of sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
He sprayed the body and then we did all the trim after, which also is super annoying. But what I learned was like we saved, I'm not even kidding, thousands of dollars
Mm-hmm.
and just because we set up. And so it was annoying, like I said, boring, not fun work. And it was like once the work came, it went so smooth. And so that's kind of
Mm.
what I've been playing over and over again in my mind. This setup stuff that I'm doing for my fall is not fun. But man, when I get to the fall and I'm like, I have 6 talks written, I don't
Yeah,
have to
dude.
write
Oh
those
man.
in real time.
Yep.
It's going to be amazing.
Yeah. No, I mean, I remember, like, okay, think about did okay, I'm in a weird headspace. Like, did I already talk about the bear and their setup?
Oh, no, the bear of the show you're talking about.
Great. Okay, I didn't do that. Awesome.
No, not yet.
I'm
Let's
because
hear
I
it.
already said one thing I've said before. Dang it.
I mean, no shame. I am sure listeners of this podcast have heard stories that I've told dozens of times,
Yes.
thinking they're going to be
I
so
just can't
original
believe.
and funny.
Right. Well, I just can't believe my one example of finishing a house project I already shared. That's embarrassing. That's my point. Um, no, but like I've worked in restaurants, I've worked in pizza shops, I've
Yeah.
worked in Starbucks. Millions of jobs that we've talked about. But like at restaurants, so like in the Bear, right? Everything is about the whole day
Yeah.
is set up so
Mm-hmm.
that when they get to they're ready for dinner service,
Yep.
then they can just fire one thing after another super fast because you've already got your sauces and you've already
Right.
got all the mise en place is done,
I was just
all
going
the
to say
prep is
mise en
done.
place. Yeah. Yep.
Um, and so like uh, that's what this summer does feel like. Like we are chopping onions, we're
Mm-hmm.
dicing, we're mincing. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yep.
Um, and and then of course things go a little haywire or sideways, and um, but I do really strongly feel like that. I mean, one of our biggest setups was we finally got Lily her phone.
I mean, huge news. I have not heard anything about this.
Okay,
Wow.
so I haven't shared that.
Nope, you haven't shared this. You shared that it was gonna happen. I knew it was
Okay,
gonna
yeah,
happen, and I have not heard that it has happened.
yep. So we always said summer before ninth grade, get a phone.
Yeah,
So I mean, honestly, it's been really great. She,
sweet.
I think, honestly, I think I'm not going to preach, but I do think skipping middle school was
Mm.
humongous.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I mean, she already knows how to use all our stuff. She's used all our stuff. The girls have used all our stuff for years. But like, she got it, and she'd already seen what she called, a lot of people were like had become screenagers,
Uh-huh. Oh, I like that. Yep.
and she's like, it's just not fun. So she's like talking to us. She's like, it's a tool, right? It's for productivity, and
Wow.
she's heard us
Yep.
say this stuff, and
Of
of
course.
course,
Yeah. This is
you
some
know,
of your language. Yeah. But I love the
well,
fact that she went through the fact that her friends or her peers got a phone before her, probably. I'm just guessing. Many of them,
hmm
right? A lot of people in middle school get phones already. She was able to kind of just observe
hmm
and maybe a little bit judge. I don't know.
Oh
Like,
well, I would say, I don't. Yeah, like I would more say, like we heard way more about how she's the only person, she's the only person, she's the only person,
yeah.
without one, without one.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like she waited, and then she's like, oh, I got one, and then we were like, there it is, and we were like, yay, and she was like, oh, that's it. And then she was like really, actually really proud of, like, she's like, huh, I was really patient,
Mm-hmm.
and I bugged you guys for a long time. She actually didn't bug us much at all last year.
Okay.
I feel like it was sixth grade and seventh grade. Um,
Maybe
so
when other people were first starting to get them, maybe that's
yeah,
why.
maybe,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe the light at the end of the tunnel was coming. I don't know.
Yeah, that could be. Sure.
Um, but I don't know. She was like, this sounds super silly, but like I can do hard things. I can wait. I can be patient. You
Doesn't
know.
sound silly at all. I
Um,
mean, you guys taught her that. I mean, right?
yeah,
Like you can wait for this and it's going to be better for the waiting. And I think there's things that she probably doesn't even realize. Maybe you guys don't even realize about the benefits of the waiting there. She's
sure,
just more mature than she was in sixth grade, and she's going to use her phone more maturely. I think that's great
definitely.
parenting, dude.
Oh, thanks, man. I do feel like that was a definite win, and I feel
Yeah,
like it's already going well. Please, Lord, help it to be keep going well. We have rules and regulations and
of course.
stuff set in place. But honestly, even Lily and I were talking about this. It's like we need these rules.
Oh yeah.
Talked about it a million times, but I was like, Lily, I get sucked into this stupid rectangle
Uh-huh.
digital
Yep.
screen
Mm-hmm.
just as much as anybody else. I am the chief of sinners, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I need regulations and trellises for, you know, fruitfulness and all that stuff. And you and I even keep each other accountable about certain things. So,
Yeah, for
um,
sure. I mean, when we
you
made
know,
phone rules, we made them for our family, right? Not just
yes,
for
yeah,
our kids.
exactly.
And so one screen at a time is not a rule
Right.
for our kids. It was and we were like, man, if we're watching a movie together and I'm on my screen, I'm breaking the rules, right?
Uh-huh.
And so anybody in the room can say, "Wait a minute, I thought it was one screen at a time."
Right, but you're like, but I'm ordering our food. I'm ordering. Daddy's got to order the food, or like I do feel you're totally right in that family stuff. It's usually dad, dude. Right?
Oh, yeah. It's usually dad, and dads can really justify it like you just did. No, I just got a really important text. Well,
Oh,
check
I
it
got a
later then,
bunch of
bro.
stuff to do,
I got to
and a
right
bunch of stuff.
exactly. Um, hey, one more summer question that I have for you. You know, I have a couple summer assignments that I'm working on that you've given me. I'm going to talk about one of them in our
Oh yeah.
upcoming Father of the Bride Part 2 result show.
Yep.
Um, one of them is to try the fridge cigarette. Uh,
Mm.
the the one that you so first the first question I have for you is the the recipe that you posted to our Instagram, right? Of the
Yeah.
Diet Coke and all this other stuff. Um,
Yeah.
is that something you made up, or did you see it
That
on
is not
TikTok or
something I made
something?
up. That is like the Matthew McConaughey
Oh, I see.
chicken, or
Tuna salad or
with
whatever the
tuna
heck it was.
salad.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is like all those viral things. So like the fridge cigarette that we made up, I saw a million people make.
Okay. Got it.
So yeah, I mean, I wish I had thought of that.
Okay.
You know, Diet Coke with espresso, cinnamon, and either heavy cream or half and half.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
it's
the
fire,
the
dude.
fridge cigarette is the Diet Coke itself, and then the elevated fridge cigarette is that recipe that you
Yes.
just fired off. So
Yep.
I have not done this assignment yet, and I
hmm
would say the primary reason for that is I don't have any Diet Coke. because I'm just
Oh,
not a Diet Coke guy. Like I don't like how it tastes. If I'm gonna do a Coke, I'm doing full sugar Coke.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And also Jessica can't eat corn anymore, and so she's off of all things high fructose corn syrup. Um,
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
so one fun thing that I've really pressed into is I don't either. And so when I'm doing
Yep.
sweets, I only do sugar, which
Mm.
has been
Mexican
amazing
Coke, dude.
actually. I do way less sweets and way less soda then. And so I am wondering if I have your permission to do your recipe with a cane sugar Coke, like a Mexican Coke. Is that even a thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yum. I mean, don't you remember Coke Black, dude? That was coffee and Coke.
Yes. I didn't remember it until you just said it.
Dude, I
Coke
mean,
Black.
a fridge cigarette would be next level with a Coke. On a
Okay.
Mexican Coke? Absolutely. There's so like if you're a Diet Coke fan, I am a
Yeah.
huge Diet Coke fan.
Right.
I mean,
Yep.
you can go back to junior year of college when
Mm.
the fandom began,
Yeah.
and so I have I have a taste for it.
Yeah.
And I go
Yep.
through ebbs and flows. I mean, I'll go a year without having one, but then like I've been on a kick for whatever I said, months.
Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly, probably thanks to the algorithm. So many
Right.
people in my like you click a couple videos about Diet Coke. I was just watching videos about Diet Coke. Just so many videos about Diet Coke, and then the fridge cigarette. It's a fridge cigarette, and then the way that we make it. Then
Yeah.
I saw videos of that all the time, right? Um, I mean, the other great one is just take take a like a Stanley type thing,
Yeah.
ice, squeeze a full lime
Mm-hmm. Okay.
in there, and pour your Diet Coke in that.
Mm-hmm. I like that
Or,
idea.
I mean, a Coke would be incredible. So
Okay.
just
I'd have to
a
do it with a Coke, but
huge
yeah.
Stanley or Yeti or something like that. Fill it with ice, squeeze an entire lime in there, and then pour your Diet Coke or Coke over that. I mean, incredible.
Another assignment. Okay. I promise I will do my full fat fridge
Yeah,
cigarette elevated with espresso by
sounds
next
amazing.
episode so that we can talk about how that I'll videotape it too and I'll post it to Insta like you did.
Awesome.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure it was all above board. And I was allowed to do that.
Oh, dude, and I forgot to say my $1 million idea about
Okay.
glasses real quick. You just a follow up to the glasses thing.
Yeah.
The very first thing you told me was the very first thing your mom told you, which
Mm,
was don't clean your glasses with your shirt.
right. Yep.
Great. I still
Hmm.
don't do it. Um, but my $1 million idea, dude, is a shirt made out of glasses cleaner material.
I thought you were gonna say there was just a sewn in patch maybe at the bottom,
Oh,
but
that's
your
not a bad
idea
idea. No,
your
I
idea
want
is way funnier.
yeah, like it's a whole shirt made out of like a microfiber cloth, dude. So you can wipe your shirt off, like clean your glasses with any part of your shirt.
Now, if you are a rule breaker like I have been my whole life, yeah, right. You
Mm-hmm.
realize that certain shirts clean
Mm,
glasses better. And so I
interesting.
have certain shirts where I'm like, this one I can use. And
Oh, that's
other ones
funny.
that just smear. And I wish I could tell you right now what material is what. Maybe we can do a Patreon episode about it someday.
Best
Content.
shirt to wear to clean your glasses.
Best glasses cleaning shirt. Perfect glasses. Perfect chip colon. Perfect glasses cleaning shirt.
But I want a whole shirt made out of glasses cleaner too.
It's a great idea, and we should do it. Okay, here's what's coming up in this episode. We're gonna head right into our this month's midlife milestone. It's Stephen week.
Oh
Stephen
boy.
month, I should say. My midlife
Yeah.
milestone that I want to talk about. We're gonna end as always with what's giving us life this month. That's a little bit different this summer.
Mm-hmm.
Um, of course, a ton of fun stuff along the way. Should we do it? Let's go into our second midlife milestone.
Let's do it. All right. Hey, how's it going over there? I got a fridge cigarette ice cold in my Yeti. Unfortunately, I can't doctor it up in any way, but you know what? I'm going to do it Au natural, just for you, Kevin. Just for you, Kevin.
Oh wait, yeah, we got a scathing comment from Kevin
Yeah,
about
dude.
your recipe, your fridge cigarette recipe for sure.
He
He
was
was
like,
like,
"You
"How
do
dare
not
you
need to."
besmirch the name of Diet Coke in this way?"
Right. No, Kevin, I didn't make it up.
No?
Uh, it is delicious, and I also am with you. Coke, Diet Coke doesn't need anything. Coke
Yes.
doesn't need anything. I mean, did we talk about this already? Coke was invented within like 5 miles of where I am right now.
They've got the secret recipe under lock and key in that museum, right?
They do. No, but like it was a pharmacy or a pharmacist or something like that within 5 miles
Wow.
of where I am. Maybe within 2 miles, a stone's throw.
I see.
I'm in the wood. I'm in the Woodruff Art Center. It's like Coke is the Woodruff family or whatever.
Wait.
I don't know.
So what you're saying is because of your geographic proximity to where Coke was invented, you have the right to do whatever you want with Coke and recipes and stuff
Oh
like that.
no, I guess what I was just saying is that's like really cool. Like I just imagine. I can't remember
Apropos of
exactly where it
nothing,
was.
that's really cool.
No, it's just cool. It's like within, like that's where like things that
Mm.
were invented in Atlanta, like lemon pepper wings, chicken and waffles, Coke,
Ice
Delta,
cold Coke.
Chick-fil-A. Like Coke. Like some dude was in his yard, like boiling away at like stuff, and he's like, "This is Coke." It's that, but it's still here, dude.
It's
Isn't
amazing.
that cool?
Yes, it is
Like,
cool.
how do you come up with that?
Probably by accident. Most of these things, right? It's by accident they come up with these things. Or
Right.
it's like you're trying to do something else and then you're like, Coke.
Mm. What did that first taste like, dude?
Probably pretty yummy.
Mm.
All right, anyways. Here we are in the midlife milestone where we dig deeper into something that's happened to us as we've begun our second half of life and how we can embrace health in the midst of it. Okay,
Mm.
I've been thinking a lot about this second half of life versus midlife terminology
Mm-hmm.
that we talked about
Mm-hmm.
in our first midlife milestone episode.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you were saying that you connect more with second half of life language, right? I think that's
I
what you said.
do. Yeah.
Okay. Um, so here's what I think. Um, I think there's something different. Here's why I feel like I want to stick with the word midlife is because
Yeah.
I think
Yeah. Well, we
second
have a
half of
podcast about
life,
it.
well, that's one thing, and it's been in our intro for over 3 or 4 years, I think. Um,
Right.
but I just think, and I want to know what you think about this. Second half of life can last from now until I die, right? There's
Oh, I
something
see. I see.
really unique about the start of second half of life.
I see. So like midlife is like the beginning of the second half, and all these
Yes,
are not prescriptive. Like they could happen,
right. That's right.
at plenty of different ages, and
Hmm.
but it is a stage
Yeah, and so I
basically.
think that when I say midlife or when I hear midlife, I think about this. I, there was some sort of definition you read from AI or something last time about like the sandwich,
Oh
right? And I
yeah, the
think that
sand.
was
Yeah.
referring to like you
Yep.
have kids and also you have aging parents and you're like the generation sandwiched
Mm-hmm.
between it. But
Mm-hmm.
there's something about the midlife terminology where I'm like, second half of life, I really like that terminology. But I think the midlife for me is descriptive about what actually I'm going through right now, which is entering into that
Mm. Mm-hmm.
and the
I
unique
get it.
things that happen in your 40s, 50s, uh,
Uh-huh.
and so I have written a new definition. Okay.
Ooh. Okay.
Um, and it took in some of the language that I was using last time in my definitions, and then some of what we talked about throughout the rest of the episode. So here's my latest definition of midlife milestone. Ready?
Great.
Okay. A meaningful event or experience at the start of a person's second half of life that
Mm.
reshapes how they understand themselves, causing them to take stock of where they've been, who they are, and what really matters in their life ahead.
Whoa, dude, that is so good.
So
Really good.
I think last month I was like, there was just a whole bunch of words I was throwing out. I think by the end of that episode, we had not even on purpose, I don't think. We had kind of winnowed down what we mean. And
Hmm.
so, as I was listening to that app, I rewrote the definition. I really wanted to honor the fact that you connect with the second half of life language in particular.
Yeah. No, that really works, dude. I love that.
Okay, sweet. Okay, so midlife milestones, we're talking about that all summer. You got glasses last month. Next
Last.
month, we're I mean, on the
Okay.
schedule it says we're getting colonoscopies.
I know. Um, yeah.
So
We
we'll
need to
see.
research what that means, what it is. I was thinking about that on the drive here. It's like, I mean, have you even looked up any podcasts on colonoscopies?
Well, I have a doctor's appointment on Monday, this coming Monday.
Okay.
And
You know what? I have to check my chart. I have a doctor's appointment looming.
okay, that's good.
My
At
chart.
this
Ooh, which is by Epic, right by
Oh yeah, that's
like
right.
our parents live. So we live 5 miles from Coke. They live 5 miles from Epic.
And I live 90 minutes from the Grand Canyon. Is that cool? I guess that's kind
Yeah,
of cool.
and
Um,
Starman, right, or whatever.
right, Starman Crater. You're totally right.
Yeah.
My chart. Anyways, uh here are the things I'm going to ask about at my doctor's appointment are how do I schedule myself for a colonoscopy? I keep getting texts about it, but I'm too nervous to do it through text. And I must do it because it's on the schedule of my podcast.
Hmm.
Um, and then I'm actually gonna ask about if I can get a T level test. I
What's
my,
that? Oh,
my
tea.
testosterone.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's all the rage right now
Yeah.
in
What's
the
that called?
manosphere.
What was my friend? He said it was a T
TRT.
replacement.
Yep.
TRT. T
Yep.
replacement. T. Yeah.
Now I don't know if I need TRT, and I don't. I really hope. I think I texted you this. I go in and my doctor's like, "You idiot." That is the latest trend. It's stupid. Don't even think about it. That's what I want my doctor to say. Um, Now, I have certain reasons to think that maybe my T is low. And so I'm just curious. Jessica's curious. There's curiosity all over the place. So
Sure. Sure.
I'm going to ask about my T level. Um, and so I just thought at the very least that will be interesting podcast material.
I mean, I don't know that anybody knows you would be like you're testosterone rich.
Hey,
Just kidding.
now that guy over there, if I had to point to one guy in the room with high T, it would not be me.
It would
Okay.
not be me either, dude.
So so colonoscopy is in the schedule. We'll see if that actually happens in July, but I hope it does. We're both really excited, question mark, about this midlife milestone.
Dude, to be honest, I don't even really understand what we were, because the girls heard us talking about TRT, and they were like, "What exactly is that?" And and then we were like, "Well, I actually don't really know. Is it? Uh, yeah,
You just take you just get more testosterone in you. So maybe I suppose like if I go into my doctor, sorry, this has nothing to do with my midlife milestone this month yet, but if I go into the doctor on Monday and he's like, your T's really low, we're gonna give you TRT, that would make a great app, I guess, right? Like
I
that
mean,
would be an
you just
interesting
get
midlife
swole,
milestone set.
dude. Instant swole. Like we got the new Like I wish I could see like an AI Steven with tons of tea, like
Okay, I will
new tea.
doctor that up. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT to. I'll just put a picture of me looking particularly weak, which isn't difficult, and ask it to what would I look like on TRT.
Oh man,
Um,
so funny, dude.
all right. This month though, partially it's because something has happened. A midlife milestone has actually happened to me since January that I wanted to talk about. But also, as I've been thinking about this, which is getting surgery and the increased amount of times I've had to get surgery in my midlife, I
Hmm.
just felt like this is a thing. This feels like a thing. And
Hmm.
when we were talking about actually what we were going to do month to month, June, July, August, I was like, I think in midlife, this might be descriptive, but I'm not sure it's completely descriptive. I also think it happens to a lot of people. I want
Hmm.
to talk about the fact that um, I have been my thinking and my feelings about my body have been changing because of the amount of
Hmm.
surgeries I've been having to get.
Hmm. Yeah.
So it's actually I've had three significant procedures done in as many years.
Right. So you had your throat.
Yep, that was 2023. I had those nodules removed from my
Hmm.
throat.
And you
That
can
was
see videos
cool.
of that if you're on our Patreon
Yep.
and give or whatever.
Yes, yep. You can see all sorts of disgusting pictures and videos of that.
Uh-huh.
If that's not a reason to pay $13 a month, I don't know what is. Um, and then people knew that, soon after we kind of went on our hiatus in January, right after we ran the half marathon, I got surgery on my leg for
Hmm.
nerve stuff. And
Yep.
then 2 weeks ago tomorrow, I got surgery on my hand. Did that make sense what I
Hmm.
just said? So not
It
quite
did.
2 weeks ago, I had surgery on my hand for tendon stuff, pre-trigger finger, so just a ton of pain in my hand. Um, all the
Right.
surgeries went really well. Two of those surgeries I went out, which was my least favorite part of it. I do not like getting put under. I think I've talked about that
Oh, you
before on the
went out. I thought
podcast.
you were saying they were like you didn't have to stay over, like outpatient or
Oh, yeah,
whatever.
yeah. All of that. That's a good point. All of them were outpatient. Two
Okay.
of them, though, I went under. That's what it was. I used the wrong
Under.
terminology.
Got it. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah. Right. That
Um,
is weird, dude.
yeah. And then this last one, the hand one, I was wide awake and watched the whole thing.
Weird, dude. I mean, so you and I were talking about this. Wait,
Yeah.
which one do you want to talk about first? I'm sorry.
Um, well, I don't know. I think so. First of all, I there was another surgery that I had years ago that I was wide awake, and I watched the whole thing, and that was my vasectomy. So
Oh,
there have been two. I don't know if that counts as a surgery. I think it does because they cut into you.
they they,
Um,
they sever the vas deferens or whatever.
is it the vas deferens? They severed something. I'll tell you what. It was the I don't know how much I've talked about the podcast. This might be a story I've told a dozen times. I don't even know. It was one of the most incredible experiences of my life to watch my vasectomy happen.
Wait, what are you watching? It's it's like
They, they
where
do
are they, dude?
so they do offer like this screen, like
Oh,
a block screen, what I mean. So you're lying there
so you're watching
face
it on
up.
video?
No, 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 sorry. A screen like a scrim. So a block like they will block your vision of it if you want. Do you know what I mean? They'll
Mm-hmm.
put something
Okay.
up like a barrier between, but I was like, take the barrier down. I want to look. And so, and so did a lot of people. This room was full of people.
What?
Yes. So this guy is really good at doing vasectomies, and so people from all around come to watch and learn from him. And he's like, "Do you mind if a couple like interns come in?" And I was like, uh, "Okay, I guess." And this like line of people files in.
And you're
I'm
like, yeah.
oh yeah, I'm lying there with
Uh-huh.
everything hanging out, right? And so I'm looking, so is everyone else. They make this incision. He does. They weren't all doing it. Just the one guy. He he pulls out my I think it's the vas deferens. Is that right?
Yeah, okay, so the surgical cutting and sealing of part of each vas deferens,
That's
typically
right.
as a means of sterilization.
Yes,
Also, I just
exactly.
looked up a picture of the vas deferens, and there now my phone has pictures of. Yep.
Vas deferences.
LOL. Vas vas deferens.
So I watched him pull this thing out. I felt my guts being tugged by this. It was incredibly. It was a something I'll never feel again, and I was like so happy to feel it. I watched
That's
him
cool.
cut it, burn each end,
Mm-hmm.
and then just like let it go, and my body just like sucked it back up, and I just told him that's one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Um,
Wow.
so the hand surgery was there were a similar amount of people in there, but I wasn't as embarrassed, and I didn't have to take my pants off. What if he had made me take my pants off?
Yeah, be like, also, you need to take your pants off for this.
Huh? Um, but they were like, you can look. So it's my right hand. They said you can look right and watch, or you can look left and not watch. That's your choice.
Mm-hmm.
And so when they cut into they cut in like right here. So my palm right underneath my middle finger is where they sliced
Oh,
in.
dude, why did I think it was your wrist? It's
Well,
because we were talking about Luke Skywalker.
that's why everybody thinks it was my wrist because that's what they think first, and they send me the meme and
Why did
everything
I
like
think
that.
that? I thought that's what they were doing.
Well, they do that, I think, for carpal tunnel, which is a
Okay.
similar operation because it's tendon. So that's also why. Um, so he sliced in, and I could see my tendons inside, and
Interesting.
they scraped a bunch of scar tissue off. It still feels terrible. Um,
Mm.
so I think what I want people to hear about this is that all of the surgeries went well, but what I was really the hardest part about all this is how long the recovery has been
Mm.
for each. Um, and it's been really slow, and it's been really frustrating in middle age. And I think if I was 20 years younger, well, this doesn't make any sense. Because
Yeah,
if I
because you
was
wouldn't have
20
needed
years
it.
younger, yes.
Yep.
And so there's this weird double whammy when you're in middle age, which is you
Uh-huh.
need more of this done, and it takes
Yep.
way longer to bounce back.
Yeah, like recovery time just
Yeah.
slow, like it extends, gets longer, you know?
Yes. Yep.
Mhm.
Um, and so what I've been realizing is how frustrating that's been. Uh,
Mm.
and uh, I was talking to Jessica about it a couple nights ago, and I think one of the things that's been most frustrating is that I feel like it's been really limiting, but
Mm.
not in a way that I chose. And so we've talked a lot about limits and me embracing limits about like I mountain climbing and marathon running and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. Those are limits that I chose,
Mm-hmm.
and so I can feel good about it. But when I have a surgery, I actually used the word robbed a couple nights
Mm.
ago with Jessica, and she was like, "Wow, that's an interesting word." So I was telling her that I feel like it's been robbing me of actually things that keep me healthy and balanced. So with my leg, it was walking and running. Like I was like,
Mm-hmm.
"What? This is part of what I love about my life and keeps me sane." And I
Right.
can't go on my passeggiatas for a little
My
while.
passage. Right. Yeah, yeah.
Um, and with the hand, it's like I want to do projects like practical and creative projects in and around the house. And then the worst part about the hand is I can't write longhand right now.
Yeah, so we were talking about journaling,
Yeah.
right? And you were saying like your journals were just sitting there.
Uh-huh. Just looking at
Um,
me like like sad, like an unplayed with toy on Toy
look at
Story.
that guy that can't even write on me right now. This sucks.
Yeah. My my Blackwing pen is sad. It's got a little frowny face on it or something when I
Oh,
leave the room. It cries. So, I mean,
oh.
there's other things that like I've had to adjust to, like try putting deodorant on your left armpit with your left hand.
Do I do it? Do I do it? Do you always do it with? Yeah, I guess I go. Yeah, you do right
Oh,
hand that.
always. I definitely like it was that, and it's the little things, bro. That and brushing my
Sure.
teeth with my left
Oh
hand.
man, sure.
I felt like I had to engage my brain so hard to try
Yeah,
to
you're like
brush my teeth with, yeah, how do I move? Do I go up,
left, like
down,
right.
right?
Yeah, up, down, A B A B. Um, right.
Yeah. So I think that I just through getting all these procedures and all these surgeries, I'm like, this is just has ramped up in my
Mm-hmm.
in the start of my second half of life, getting surgeries, and that has felt that's why I wanted to name it
Mm.
as one of the things I've been going through.
Well, so does it make you feel? I mean, it's a dumb word, but like, does it just make you feel old, or like,
Yeah,
it's like a sign or something?
e a sign that I'm age. Well, it's even more than that because when I go in and get diagnosed for these things, there is
Mm-hmm.
always this is part of getting old language that comes with the
Mm.
diagnosis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I don't know why I still don't know why. The throat thing, I knew why. That's overuse, right? I speak, I
Yep.
preach, I sing. That's part of my job,
Yep.
right? And so the guy was like, some people, especially if you deal with acid reflux, which I do, this happens to them, right? Um, the leg nerve stuff and the hand stuff, they were like, have you gotten injured? And I'm like, nope. Have you done anything different? No. Do you wear super tight clothes? That was the nerve thing. Have you gained a lot of weight? No, no. And then so they're just like, well, it just happens.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't know if it's gonna happen, and the only reason is you're getting older.
Mm-hmm.
And usually it's doctors that are older than me saying this.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's people my same age, and there's when they say that, there's kind of like this like welcome to the club
Yeah.
tone.
Yep.
Uh, so it's hard for me to not internalize that. Like you just asked, do you take it as a sign of aging? It's hard not to if like doctors are saying it to your face.
Right, but sometimes I think there are things that we deny,
Oh yeah.
and then when it's put right in front of you, then you're
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, yep, I was denying that I'm aging, but I actually am, and this is a
Yeah.
sign that I am.
Yep. You're right about that. I think it's a sign. This is gonna sound depressing, but whatever. It's a sign that my body is like starting to break down.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Um, and uh, in the way that happens when you age.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that's kind of like when I said it's like this in the definition, it's a meaningful event or experience that reshapes how they understand themselves. That was I know I'm quoting myself here, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It has reshaped the way I understand my body, and it's forced me to care for my body differently, I think, than I did as a younger person when I could just bounce back.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We were we were talking about I don't know why. Oh yeah, because we were looking at our second season to see like how long it was and maybe put out some
Right.
some uh some rewind episodes and I was like this season's 44 weeks long and it was cuz I got hit by a car in the middle of it
Yeah.
and I was like bro if that had happened to me now I
Mm-hmm.
how long it would have taken me to recover is crazy compared to how long
Yeah.
it took me
We
to recover then.
we talked about that. I mean, off the podcast. And
Yeah.
that's that's really weird. That's actually like the opposite of what you're saying. Like if only I had gotten this surgery, this leg pain when I was younger, then I'd recover faster. Um, but you were out doing adventures, got hit by a car,
Yeah.
and then recovered with a 30-year-old self instead of a 48-year-old self.
That's right, and it's
Mm-hmm.
just different. And so I think that's why it reminded me of this when you said like, but maybe it's something that we avoid or I can't remember the word that you just used, but we deny. That's what it was. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I think entering into second half of life, being kind of smack dab into the middle age right now, I can't deny it anymore. It doesn't do me any good to deny that my
Mm-hmm.
body is different and takes longer to recover from things.
Mm-hmm. So
Um,
you can't deny it.
no.
Nobody can deny. What is that? What song?
So like I can't deny it. And then I think the step that I'm trying, the lesson that I'm trying to learn from this, because if I'm going to get 3 surgeries in 3 years, I'm like, I'm not doing this and not learning anything from it,
Yeah, of
right?
course. Of course.
Um, I think the deeper understanding or the deeper lesson that I'm trying to press into is I can't deny it, and so I won't ignore it anymore.
Mm, mm-hmm.
I not only can't ignore it, I won't ignore it because I do think there are people our age and older, um, that that I have a relationship with that they still ignore it. They still deny it.
Mm-hmm.
And they're worse off for it. And I
Mm,
just don't want to be I just don't want to be that person.
mm.
But it's really hard to internalize it and then actually practically live it out because that means you have to get surgeries sometimes, and surgeries
That,
suck.
yeah, it's uh, uh like I have these dumb root canals that I need to get,
Mm. Mm-hmm.
you know,
Sure.
and or what? Oh, that's what it was with the glasses, right? It's like something it's like I really just need to do this. I
Yep.
can
Yeah.
keep ignoring it,
Mm-hmm.
um, and at some point just do it.
And
Like you were saying,
you
like embrace it.
yep.
Don't ignore it anymore. Like stop ignoring it because like it is going to be better on the other side of it. I
Yep.
mean, if you waited another couple of years, actually your recovery time would be even worse, you know?
Uh, uh, totally. And
And like
and
if I
I
waited
would be in
another
pain for
long,
another 2 years,
right,
right? Like
right.
who benefits from that? I guess what I'm trying to figure out is why. Why is the temptation to put it aside when you when you know it's better to go in? And so you named this as kind of the lesson learned after the glasses, right? Like,
Hmm.
don't wait.
Yeah.
That's so much easier to say than to do for everyone, I think, in middle age, because it used to be that we could muscle our way through this stuff.
Hmm.
I feel like we
Yeah.
could we could ignore it or put it off. We had a lot longer life ahead of us or something,
Hmm.
or our bodies could bounce back, or we could ignore these things more. Um, and so part of it is like when I say, okay, I'm going to get this done, it is to a certain extent me saying I'm older and my body is aging.
Mm-hmm.
And so I need to
Mm-hmm.
take action on it. And that's me admitting something that's hard to admit, which is I'm getting old.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think the thing that also has been banging around in my brain is I need to take care of it, especially if it's affecting the lives of people around me.
Yeah, dude. Uh, you know that is like the reverse of this huge lesson
Hmm.
that I've learned over this last year, which is I promise it's related.
Okay.
Um, I can't remember who it was that was like the fruit of the spirit
Mm-hmm.
is in your life for others.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Um, the fruit of the spirit isn't for you to collect and then like
Uh-huh.
just have a bushel of it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure.
It's to give it away.
Yep.
Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self control, right?
Yep.
Um, or just the things that he's doing, that God's doing in your life, are meant
Mm-hmm.
to be given away.
Right.
And so this is the reverse of that, which is like the way that this is affecting you isn't just on you,
Yes. And so
it's on others.
yep. Yep. And so some specific ways I think are like if I'm not able to focus, what I was finding was I was having a really hard time focusing in some corporate settings because I was in pain.
Hmm.
And so I remember one really specific time we had a bunch of friends over to our house and I was in such pain. I didn't hear anything anyone was saying.
Wow.
And I let people know, I'm sorry, I might seem flighty tonight or whatever, not able to focus because my leg is in such pain. They felt bad for me. But at the end of the night, I was like, what? why am I letting this happen still then? Like I want to
Mm,
connect with my friends. Like
yeah,
I
yeah.
if it's something that is getting in the way of my ability to engage or join into things or enjoy life because of injury or pain, like I want to get it taken care of. And then there's also like inability to contribute, right? Because I'm limited in some way that I
Mm-hmm.
can do something about, but I'm not doing. So
Mm.
for me, that feels like the key. If I can do it, why aren't I doing it? Right?
If you can,
Um,
if you can, do it.
yeah. So I get it. Surgeries suck and they're expensive and painful and scary. I think there's a lot of fear that goes into
Sure.
this
Yep.
and super inconvenient because the recovery time, like I've been moaning about this whole time, is long.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you schedule a surgery for something that you need to take care of, it's not that you just go in and it takes the amount of time the surgery takes.
Mm-hmm.
You have to recover from that crap. It sucks.
Yeah, it's not like when you take your car in to get a new transmission,
Right?
and then voila, it works right away. If like,
Mm-hmm.
what if you brought your car in and then, then you had to wait 6 months before you could use it?
Right. So
You know.
this hand surgery I got, the recovery time is over a month.
Hmm.
This leg surgery I got, I'm not going to really know if it worked maybe until a year has gone by.
Hmm.
So it's inconvenient. It's frustrating. And also, nation, you can take it from a guy who's had 3 surgeries in 3 years. If you're a middle-aged person and you need a surgery, you should get it.
Get it.
Get it. And I know I'm not in charge of your life, bro. I'm just your friend and your podcast partner, but I think you should get that those teeth taken care of.
I know. It's like I have learned to eat like on the sides of my teeth that don't hurt. It's so dumb.
I know, and I don't have this on my notes, and I didn't want to call you
Yeah.
out, but I really
Yeah.
think your life would be so much better. But there
I
is
know.
this thing in us, and it's not just you, in us, I think. The collective we, right?
Yep.
All of us
Totally.
entering into this middle age where it's like, I can do that later, or it's not that bad, or I can learn to chew with my incisors or whatever you're doing.
Yeah, it chew at the front of your mouth and be like small bites, nothing too cold, nothing too sweet, nothing too crunchy. It's so
But
dumb.
what we're doing, the putting it off there is just more pain for
Mm-hmm.
us, maybe more inconvenience for other people. And the primary reason, I'll just speak for myself, is that I don't want to admit weakness and I don't want to admit that I'm getting old.
Mm.
And,
Yeah.
and so I think the milestone for me, even more than getting the surgeries, has been I'm done with that. I'm done with that mindset. If I
Mm-hmm.
need to get something taken care of, I'm going to get it taken care of.
Mm. It's great, dude. Uh, yeah, I don't know why. I mean, I can be a case study in not doing it because it's like I don't want to.
Mm.
Like what or like I gotta find that phone number. Like you gotta get that referral, which I actually have. But like it's the dumb it's the fire alarm thing again. The chirping. It's like a,
Yep.
a, a 2 minute fix,
Mm-hmm.
a 30-second fix.
Yeah.
And I'm like willing to whenever I eat a salad kind of be like, ah, oh,
I've seen this
dang
in
it.
action. I have seen
Yeah.
this in action, Nation, and I'm like, oh no, Anthony. Yeah, I mean, I think back to our runner's block years, right?
Yep.
Where a lot of times it just came down to don't wanna.
Just don't want to. Or got to do that thing. Like, I mean, I have my referral to this thing, and it's like on a piece of paper that's somewhere. I just
Uh-huh.
have to find that, but then I actually have to call her. She goes to Passion City Church. I saw it. It's in her bio. Like, I probably
You're
see her
gonna
every
run into
Sunday.
her some week, and it's
Yeah,
gonna
it's
force
gonna
you
be
to make
like
the
the
appointment.
dude. It's gonna be like the orthodontist, right? Like,
Yes.
I'm gonna see her. Be
All
like, I
right, that's
need.
what I'm gonna pray for. Another meet cute with the dentist this time.
No, I think it's like an endodontist or something
Yeah.
like
Oh
that.
yeah. It's something more. Yeah. So I think that's where I'm landing with this milestone is,
Yeah.
um, it's the mindset of I'll get better. I'll bounce back. The pain will go away. It's
Mm-hmm.
just different now in my late 40s than it was, I would say, even in my late 30s. And so I
Mm-hmm.
want to be the kind of person that takes that seriously and moves toward health in those ways.
Nice. Nice.
All right,
Love it.
dude. Um, I want to hear about what's giving us life this month. Should we go there?
All right, let's do it.
Sweet.
You know what I just realized? We didn't clap at the beginning of that section.
Ooh,
That's what we
okay.
didn't do.
Well, let's do it
All right,
now.
let's clap. One, two, three, clap.
Clap. One, two, three, clap.
Clap. It's actually a good bit better.
Yeah, that was better. Sweet.
Oops, there's pictures of vas deferens. Let me close that. Okay.
All right, here we are in what's giving us life this month. I talked a lot in that last section. Anthony, do you want to share
All
something
good.
that's been giving you life this last month?
Yeah, if it was, I've been keeping track of like what's given us life for like
Yeah.
a long time. Um, if it would have been 2 months ago, we watched through Family Matters.
Wow.
What a show, dude.
Holy cow. Now that gets wacky at the end, if I remember right.
Definitely. Now, I'll tell you the truth. The girls watched a lot more of it than I did, but it was
Okay.
on for like a straight month.
Okay.
Family Matters.
Yep.
Um, it's just so good. There's an incredible episode where, well, first of all, Stefan Urkel is amazing.
I mean, one of the best sitcom twists
Yeah.
ever is that
Uh huh.
Steve Urkel gets into that machine and comes out suave. And I'm
Yeah.
sure it was a Jaleel White idea, right? He was probably like, I'm sick of this. Can I
Yep.
just be handsome?
Mm-hmm.
I used to love Stefan Urkel, not only because I was a total nerd and even dressed up as Steve Urkel in seventh grade for Halloween, and that was
Yeah.
sort of a fantasy of mine. Could I have a
Uh huh.
machine where I come out handsome? But I also thought it
Yeah.
was a great little gimmick on that show. So funny.
Mm, so good. There was like an Oscar-worthy performance, though, with Carl, where he
Uh-huh.
visits one of his like ex-partners, like in the law enforcement, that they
Uh-huh.
were on a an assignment, and somebody got shot. I mean, kind of like he actually talks about that in Die Hard,
Dude, I think I remember this episode.
dude. But
A
he
very
goes to
special
visit,
Family Matters for sure.
bro. He goes to visit a grave site,
Yeah.
and he thought the whole time like it was his fault,
Yeah.
and the widow showed up, and she was like, no, like I said to go pick up something from the store, and it was like, and I wish I had not done that.
Wow.
It was like 3 or 4 minutes of riveting television that I was crying, dude. So good. Like,
And the theme song is great too. Great
theme song's
love of the
amazing.
family.
The sister like literally just
Ba-da-ba-da-beep-beep.
disappears, like the
Yep.
aunt and stuff. Like,
Aunt Rachel, she just
yeah, just
is gone.
just at one point they're just not even in the family photo anymore. Um,
Great show.
but that was actually 2 months ago.
Okay.
Let me just say what's been giving us life. Okay, everybody, let's see. Okay, so I discovered this pizza reviewer a while ago. One
Mm-hmm.
Bite, right?
Okay.
Barstool Sports. My students always tell me about this because I love pizza. So
Mm-hmm.
we started watching all the pizza reviews from Atlanta,
Yeah.
and we've been to all of them. So
Wow.
he's probably done 12 pizza places in Atlanta, maybe 15, 16.
Yeah.
So fun. That's
Mm.
kind of been like me and the girls, and Aaron is totally in on it too, but like we love watching these YouTube shorts. His
Mm.
language is quite foul for 10-year-olds, so we have to yell beep a lot, like a lot.
Oh, almost certainly always too late.
Oh yeah, yeah, and beep. But he was just in Atlanta like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
And so like that came up on the YouTube subscription on my
Yeah.
phone, and I was like, Isla, Dave was just in Atlanta like today. Do you want to go there right now? She's like,
Wow.
yeah. So we went, and then there were 4 days in a row of Atlanta reviews. So we did 4 pizza places in 4 days.
Amazing.
Um, so fun. So anyways,
Wow, that's
going to
great.
the
And I love that
tour
it's
of
like a
Atlanta.
family project, right? Like let's watch
Yeah,
the review and then let's go to the place. That's amazing.
and say lots of beeps.
Don't forget those beeps.
Yep, for sure. So maybe
Um,
we can do a sometime a future like talk about our favorite pizza places. I don't want to drop that content here, but
okay.
Fellini's, I still love you.
Mm,
You're still in my place. You're my happy place. There
your
are
editing spot,
lots of great pizza places in Atlanta, though.
man. Well, next time I visit, we should go to some.
Yeah, go to Bertolozzi's if you want cracker crust Chicago style blue top rules. We got there and it was sold out in 20 minutes because Dave had been there the day before.
Right. Yep.
And so we waited for 3 hours. I paid the girls to wait in line for the second batch because they sold out from 12 to 12:20. They sold out, and then from 3 to 3:05 they sold out.
And you paid your girls to
Yeah.
keep your place in line, and you went, you went and lived your life while they were
No, I mean,
standing in line.
no. There's a phenomenal no, they everybody left, and then the line didn't start again till like 2:45. So
Uh-huh.
we sat in a bar right next to the line
Uh-huh.
and just hung out for 3 hours. It was amazing. Some of the
Sweet.
best wings I've ever had.
Wow,
Blue.
nice.
It was Blue Top was the pizza place, and I can't remember the name of the bar. Anyways,
Sweet.
yep.
Um, well, for me, I was going to talk about Jupiter and Venus. Have you seen Jupiter and Venus lately?
Yes,
Oh my gosh, just chilling.
dude.
Uh,
Just
uh,
right there.
I know they're so bright.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know if it's uh, folks, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go out at dusk and look up in the sky if it's clear, and you'll see Jupiter and Venus way before you see other stars come out.
Mm-hmm.
Other stars at all, because those two are planets. So bright,
Right.
I just can't get enough of them. I go on my
Mm.
passeggiata at night and I see just, I read somewhere that they're kissing. That's how close they are. That's what astronomers will call them,
Wow.
how
Mm.
close they are. Just
Oh,
like
that's cool.
two giant bright lights in the sky that you don't recognize, Jupiter and Venus.
Mm.
So I'm loving that. Uh, but what I really want to talk about is something that I didn't have to say beep at all, which
Mm.
is I was feeling really discouraged about my hand, wasn't healing fast enough. And Jessica was just like, let's just go to Seinfeld. So
Yes.
Seinfeld, on his way to Vegas to a huge show,
Yep.
just like dropped this last minute show on campus in Flagstaff.
Unreal. How did you find out about this, dude?
It just pops up on Facebook one day.
Wow.
Like, and the tickets were for rich people only.
Okay.
And I was like, we can't do this. And then Jessica was just like, you need it. So we pretended to be rich people. And I'm telling you what, it was a lot of rich white Gen Xers in this room and us
Okay.
poor white Gen Xers. Um,
Got it.
and bro, we were so close. It was
Yeah,
one
that
price,
I
one expensive price for anywhere you wanted to sit.
Yep.
Um, and I mean, not anywhere you had to reserve, but anywhere in the whole auditorium because it wasn't huge. And so we were really close, 8 rows back, maybe.
Wow.
He looked freaking amazing. I know he can afford it, but he looks incredible, bro.
Wow.
He
How
is
old
aging
is
so well. 61, I did the math
Oh,
because he said
really?
he's been married 26 years and he got married at 45 at one point. And so I did that math. That's 61, right? Or is it
Eh,
71?
Wait, yeah, I thought he was there.
He's
I was like, there's no way he's
71.
13 years old. Yeah, there you go.
I can't, honestly, I can't believe I'm even saying
You
that.
were
I
blown
did the
away
math
when he was
wrong.
61,
I know.
bro.
Yeah. He's running all over the stage. He is flailing his body around. Clean comedy
Yep.
supreme, I
Uh-huh.
would
Uh-huh.
say.
Right.
Um, An hour of brand new material I've never heard before. I think
Mm,
I texted this to the text string. 10 minutes on tea.
mm,
Like not spilling, not gossip, but like
right.
TAE, tea, tea
TEA.
bags, tea
Yeah.
versus coffee.
Yeah.
Um, and I thought I was going to throw up. I was laughing so hard. So
That's so awesome.
and it was exactly what I needed. And so maybe it's having a lovely bride who's like, you need this right now, and we're going to spend the money to make you happy. That's probably what's giving me
Mm,
life. But I mean, seeing Seinfeld live on my bucket list, I never thought I'd be able to do it because it is expensive to see him, but
yeah.
I can cross that off, and it met every expectation. It was amazing.
Mm. Dude, I love that. I am just I am so impressed. I texted this to the thread too. He has nothing to prove. He
No.
has no reason to keep working, but he loves the grind. He loves search digging,
Mm-hmm.
digging for gold.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a joke in there somewhere. Like I'm
Yes.
so inspired by that as a creative,
Oh
as
yeah.
you as a writer, as a musician. Like why like he does not have to do that, but he loves it so much.
Yeah.
And he's so excellent
Mm-hmm.
and
And he
creative.
really, the thing that really stood out to me is that he connects. He's not just up there spouting out
Mm,
the jokes, which
mm-hmm,
the jokes are great, and he's an
mm-hmm,
amazing storyteller, right?
mm-hmm.
And an hour, no notes of brand new material that I've never heard before knocked
He
me out.
yeah, his I mean that's right. He's perfect.
But he
Right? His
also
yeah.
responds to the way that the audience is responding to him
Mm,
way more than I've ever seen him do it on a Netflix special or whatever. He's
mm-hmm.
actually like, somebody took a picture, the flash went off. He goes, "What are you going to use that picture for?" And he goes on this 3 minute riff about, like,
Uh-huh.
I know what you're going to do with it. You're going to send it to all your friends who aren't here, and they're going to be like, so what? And everybody's like, yep. And he's like, okay, everybody
Genius.
get their cameras out. Take your stupid picture. Send it to your friends. They're not going to care. They don't care
Yeah.
about your life. You don't care about theirs. Let's move on.
That's
Oh my gosh.
amazing,
I
dude.
was Jessica said that her face hurt for the next couple days. She was smiling and laughing so much. So
Mm,
it was great.
awesome.
So if you can
So
do
good.
it, spend the money. Whatever makes you happy. Get a surgery. Go to Seinfeld, whichever one.
Yep.
It's going to cost money, but it's good for you. All right, Nation, we'd love to hear from you, especially your thoughts on this week's midlife milestone and any ideas you have about what other midlife milestones might be. We're on all the socials at Two Gomers, and the link tree in our Instagram bio is a portal further into the Gomerverse. Do not call us on our Gomer phone.
Aw.
I have been
Aw.
unable to get any number. Like,
Hmm.
I've been banned, it seems like, from Google Phone.
Oh
They're
no.
mad at me. So I have not figured out yet how to get a new phone number. So don't call us unless you want to call our own old phone number and prank whoever has that number now. But a better use of your time would be to rate, review, and subscribe, or follow us on all the podcast apps, or update your old review. That helps us a ton. Thank you to Davis for our music, Jason and Eric for our graphics, Adam, our webmaster, Lindsay, our social media maestro. Thank you especially to our Gomertrons who subscribe to our second podcast, The Bonus Disc on Patreon. That's not only the home of our monthly movie show, Perfect Movie, where we're currently having so much fun in the year of the sequel, but it also has a backlog of hundreds of episodes, drafts, brackets, field recordings, behind the curtains peeks, and lots of stuff about chips and crackers. All that and so much more.
Mm,
Subscribe at patreon.com/twogomers. We welcome your support and we thank you.
awesome, dude. Great stuff. Glad that you're on the other end of those, although,
Yeah.
we'll probably have more to report. And we got colonoscopies coming up. Sweet.
We're going to learn about them, and then hopefully we're also going to get them. It's going to be
Yeah.
fun stuff.
Hmm.
Um, it's our what is it? Semi quincentennial coming up.
Yep. Right.
And so I thought I'd give a quote from one of our founding fathers, Benjamin Franklin, around this
Mm.
topic. You know, Benjamin Franklin, who wrote a whole bunch of books on farts. Remember that? We discovered that long ago on the podcast. Um, a couple quotes of his that I thought related to this one. The first one was, "An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure." I really liked
Mm.
that. So maybe it's a preventative surgery you need to get. That is way better than having to get a surgery for something that is actually already happened. So an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And another thing that he said is, "You may delay, but time will not." That's Benjamin Franklin.
Mm.
Not Benjamin Franklin Gates, who we're going to talk about
Mm.
on next month on the year of the sequel. In what is it? What's the
National Treasure
subtitle?
2, Book of Secrets.
Yeah, National Treasure: Book of Secrets, partner to Book of Secrets.
Colon, dude.
That's
The
right.
month of the colon, dude.
I love it. All right, dude. Great app.
Super fun, man. And remember, everybody, if we can make appointments, oh crap, I still got to do that appointment. But if we can make appointments, if we can do our stuff, if we can prevent
Mm-hmm.
and take care of our bodies and take care of each other, you can too. Oh, and get great pizza.
And happy running.
Oh, and make a fridge cigarette. All right, let's clap.
Yeah, clap.
1, 2, 3, clap,
Clap. 1, 2, 3, clap.
clap. All right, let's stop that. 1, 2, 3, stop.
Save. Sweet.
Sweet, dude.
Okay. I'm going to stop this recording.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, y'all.